All right, welcome to We Are Something Else, episode 182. The shoe fits.
We are something else.
Oh, and we're here. We are here. Welcome to We Are Something Else. It's your boy Kaleo. There's my man CB. There's the fam E Rich. What's good, fellas?
Yo.
How's everybody on this the last Thursday of the month? We're getting ready to go into December. And typically, if y'all know, this is supposed to be the Soul Tales episode, but we ran that like 2 weeks ago, and now we are on the last Thursday, which is just a regular pod. So it's good to be here with the bros. Takeover Trina is in the house. Takeover, be on standby because we're gonna be giving you a call to come chill with the homies again. But CB, what's good, bro?
Man, looking forward to the weekend. We got the company holiday party.
You didn't tell me you had the Soul Tales background up. Go ahead, my bad, CB. That wasn't worth interrupting you. Go ahead. My bad. Keep talking.
Nah, we got what should be a fun weekend up on tap. So just got to get through the work week. Got one more day, and yeah. Good to be hanging out with the bros tonight.
Exactly. So look, I wouldn't got groomed. So if I do show up, I'm halfway.
There you go.
My man, what's good, bro?
I can't get over the fact that you stopped CB to say that you got the Soul Tales after you said today was not Soul Tales.
I know, and I swore, I just tried to change it while you all were talking, and I picked the We Are Something Else. You know why? Hold on. Keep talking. No, keep talking. I'm running two computers, and I changed on the wrong computer.
But shout out to CB with the Filipino Jackson Stan title. That shit is hilarious on all levels for us internally. I
just caught that. Yeah. Sammy, what's up, Sammy? Good to see you.
What up, Trina? What up, Sammy? Now, listen, for me, man, work has been for sure kicking ass. Like, man, listen, I don't know what happened. I think we went into this cycle of we always used to say there's not enough time in a day to finish work. But for some reason, I feel like they heard that shit backwards, and it was like, you don't have enough work in a day. And I got more projects on my plate than I would like. It seems like when I take one off the plate, I get two more added to it, and somehow that shit ain't adding up. So
right. I feel you, bro. Look, man, we here. It's another Thursday, bro. Fellas, I can't believe we are almost at the end of the year. Like this next month coming up is pivotal for our brand as we talk about December a lot throughout the year. We never say December, but we just talk about the shows that occur in December. So not only do the Reverse Grinches drop next month, December, which everybody knows is perhaps our sneaker of the year. We are that is pivotal for us. And then chill. And then we know that we do our top 5 shows, our top 5 sneakers of the year.
CB, did he tell us to chill?
It's funny because the audience is not privy to our group chats, so
right. They can go to IG, but so we got our top 5 sneakers, and then we do our top 5 albums, and yeah, and then it's the new year. Then take a week or two off, and we're back at it. But fellas, this is it. Like we down the home stretch. So shout out to Sammy. Because next week is the first Thursday of the month, and we will have Baddie Behavior with Sammy slated. We're excited to have her back on. Can't wait, Sammy. So, you've had some time under your belt. We know next week's segment is gonna be pretty fire. So we got a couple of special things that's happening tonight as well. We're gonna have a special guest that's gonna come in and rap with us for about 15 minutes or so. He should be here about 5 minutes. But look, let's talk. Let's get what's happening ahead of us. So December, we got top 5 episodes. We got sneaker releases, holidays. Just everybody be safe out here. Hopefully, everybody had a great Thanksgiving, right? Because that's where we've been. But I really don't want to jump into the first story and then BJ. You know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do it, fellas. Let's get ready to wrap. I think I've been more prepared for this. Boom! Here we go. Let's wrap. I think I even got a special. Hold on, got a special background for this too. News. It's been a minute. It's
Fantastic.
It's fantastic. Okay, so let's talk about this. Holiday season is approaching us. Hey, Ma's in the building. Brittany, see you. Be easy. We see you. Appreciate y'all for being here. Holiday season is upon us, fellas. And I would be remiss if I did not tell you that this holiday movie that we're featuring here, Home Alone. What if I told you Home Alone turned 33 years old 2 weeks ago? 33 years old. Home Alone released November 10th in Chicago, worldwide November 16th in the US. 1990.
Jesus.
The budget was $18 million. Box office success, $476.7 million. That's just box office. That has nothing to do with what it did after DVD sales, streaming sales,
VHS.
VHS. Oh yeah, what DVDs? It was VHS. what people rented it from Blockbuster.
Right.
Those things. And on merch, 33 years old. So if y'all don't know, the movie's about a kid whose parents leave him at home by accident while they go on vacation. Hence, Home Alone, right? And then while he's home alone, he occurs. He has some run-ins with some bad guys, played by Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci. If you've never seen, well, first of all, I don't know what rock you've been living under. If you've never seen Home Alone, amazing movie. But look, this was probably Macaulay's breakout role, I would say, because before this was Uncle Buck. And then I think this is the one to put him on the map. But let's talk about it. Do you consider this movie a Christmas holiday staple? Like, do you consider that? And did you go to the movies to see this? Like, when was the first time you saw this? Let's start with my man E. Rich.
I don't listen. Shout out to CTE because it's a real thing.
He's getting a start. Oh, we got to pay attention. Okay.
Shout out to Ma Dukes with the helping of the segment.
Appreciate you.
No, I don't remember going to see this. If I did, it was like a long time ago for sure. But this is definitely a classic. This is a staple. I'll say this. Home Alone 1 and 2 stand on their own, even though that there's actually, I think it's a total of 6 of these movies.
We don't look. It's just like House.
We don't count those, right?
We don't count.
But the other ones that were definitely terrible don't diminish the classics that 1 was, and dare I say 2 was actually pretty good as well, which I think it was harder to follow up back then to do a part 2 to a movie that was already a staple. But for it to be as old as it is, for sure, this can.
Yes, my bad. In certain roles, yes, we could count House Party 3 since it was original cast, but okay, my bad.
We're not gonna do that because we're not gonna talk. We're not. We're gonna move right along, buddy. CB, your turn.
CB, what you got?
Definitely a Christmas holiday staple. I know for a fact I did not see this in theaters because I was too young. I was blacked out at the time. I don't remember any of that shit. But I do remember watching it. It was one of those like Friday or Saturday nights where we got to hang out with like a family friend group, and I remember us and like the kids in their family were all around like the same age. And so I don't remember if they owned the movie or if we rented it from Blockbuster, but I remember it being one of those like Friday, Saturday night, families were together, got pizza. Like it was that kind of thing. That was like the vibe back then.
Absolutely. I remember I definitely saw 2 in the theater. Moms took me to see 2. I remember the first time I saw 1, 3rd grade, and it had been released on VHS at that point because the teacher showed it to us in class.
Nice.
I never forget. She was like, "Okay, kids, we're gonna watch Home Alone, but it does have some potty words in it. Not so nice words. But we're gonna watch it anyway." I mean, do you remember movie day in school? Like when the teacher would roll that TV out on that cart, and the TV was strapped down to the cart, and you just knew it was gonna be a bomb day, especially if you saw a substitute. But yeah, I remember watching it 3rd grade in class, and I don't think I really got the gist of it all until I was able to go home and like finally own a copy of it myself and watch it. But yeah, definitely a Christmas staple. I've actually watched it 3 nights ago. I had to because I got to get going because we all know what happens on Christmas Day. I got to get everything else out the way because Christmas Day we shut down for 24 hours and it is what it is. 2, I believe, was just as good. Like you said, it's hard to run it back when you have the same kind of plot and premise. You have 2 horrible ass parents that leave their kid 2 years in a row. This time he's in New York. And then, so it's funny. I thought each time, so let me bring y'all in closer. Each time that I've seen this, I try to think about where along the way in the movie could this have just stopped? So I was watching, and then when he did the scene, when the pizza guy delivered the pizza to the house when he was home alone, and he played that movie, and then the gunshots fired off and scared the pizza guy away. Well, why didn't the pizza guy call the cops and tell them that somebody was shooting at him at this house? The movie would have been over. Like it would have been saved. The cops would have got a hold of Kevin and found out.
Hollywood would be fucked if they had to, live in reality like that. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, this movie could have ended so many ways, so many times.
Right.
The cops in this movie were horrible because the mom is telling the cops that her son is home by himself. He's like 6. And they're just passing the buck, like, no, you take the call. No, you take the call. And they go show up and knock on the door twice. And that's it. They just.
How about y'all not go on vacation? You know what I mean?
He's not here. So this movie could have ended so many times. But
listen, I think one question that I still have that I saw on IG, but I remember asking myself was, did we ever find out what the hell his dad did to have that big of a house?
And afford to send everybody on vacation, because Dad definitely fronted the bill on vacation.
The thing is that house probably only cost like, I don't know, like 90 grand. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, like
whatever Pops was doing, man. I'm trying to tell you, to front the bill 2 years in a row and still loses. Like whatever he did, he wasn't good with details.
I mean, he might have been, he might have been in the medical game, early.
Perhaps. All right. So look, we're gonna take a pause from Let's Rap. Let's welcome in our first Black Business Series guest.
Okay.
DJ Lane, welcome back, bro. What's good, man?
What's going on, fellas? Good to be here. How y'all doing?
I got something.
Okay, I hear it.
Look, man, we got some upgrades to the show since the last time you've been here.
I see you. Y'all looking real good, man. It's a pleasure to be on here with y'all.
Yeah, look, we're glad you're here, bro. So you were our first Black Business Series guest, and now we figured, look, we got to touch back in and see how everything's been. Tell everybody what the name of your business is, what you do, and then we'll get with some of the questions that we got for you tonight.
Right on. As you can see it, always Lane's Termite Pest, DC, Maryland, Virginia Pest Control, residential and commercial. We here to keep your property, your home, your resident, your job, keep you pest free. And that's what we do. That's what we've been doing. It's our 40th year serving the metropolitan area. And family business. My father actually started it. It's our 40th year once again. And man, super proud, super excited, super passionate about what we do. And we enjoy it.
That's the first thing about business is enjoying what you do.
Right on.
And wake up and work for yourself. That's amazing, bro. So look, we're getting into these winter months, and we know a lot of things like to move in to your house with you. Some uninvited guests, they like to move in, they like to bring luggage, probably have babies and stuff like that. I don't know. So let's get some of our listeners to tell people what the most common occurrence you see during the winter, like what to look out for, how to prevent certain things, give them your information just in case they do have these issues already. Let's do that.
Right on. We're definitely as the weather is changing, it's kind of cold outside. Just like how we throwing our coats and we prepare for the new season, you tell your kids zip up. You have parents as far as pest parents that's actually doing the same thing as far as getting their nest in order, making sure that they are ready for the inclement weather. So especially talking about rodents, that's your mice as well as your rats. You get into your wildlife with squirrels and raccoons. They're always trying to get into your attic space. So the biggest thing is, making sure that even though the seasons are changing, we want to make sure we secure our homes, make sure that we don't have those uninvited guests. If they haven't paid rent, that's a slogan we go by. They haven't paid rent, they can't stay. So the biggest thing is making sure them doors are closed, making sure those easy access points are actually sealed up. We can go through them if you want. Of course, I'm here for it.
Yeah, let's talk about some of these some of these places people should really check that they don't think about checking.
Right on. Okay, so the easiest thing I'm gonna tell you. So a lot of people say, when you walk in your door or you walk in your home, you don't look down at your feet. Sometimes, mice, they feel that warmth just like you do. So you open up that door, you go in, it might come right in with you. All right, so that's an easy no-brainer. Just be mindful. But when you're talking about like the garage door, making sure that door is sealed, even your front and back door, making sure you have a door sweep, just to prevent that draft from inviting those pests. A lot of homes have your HVAC, so your air conditioning lines that actually go into your home. If this is not sealed around that entry point, that's an ideal place for rodents to enter. And you're talking about larger animals like your squirrels and your raccoons. You always get into the soffit area, your chimney, those higher areas that ain't nobody looking up at their house when they come home, So just be mindful, do your little sweep every now and again just to make sure everything is sealed. And that's the best way to prevent those pests or those rodents from invading and taking up space in your home.
Okay. CB Rich, I got any questions or certain things you want to ask that could help out?
BJ, great having you back.
Appreciate you.
Question here is, I guess, what is different for you about the winter months compared to, say, coming from the fall or the summer? Like, does the work change significantly for you?
For sure. I mean, less bees, your common crawling insects. However, they are still present. If they have conducive conditions, meaning moisture, food source, they won't definitely try to invade and make a dome their home. So that kind of slows up in the winter months, but then again you get your rodents and your wildlife, your larger animals that try to look for shelter as well. So just a slight change in pace, but we like to rock all year round. So if it, like, again, if it ain't paying no rent, it can't stay. And we're a firm believer in living pest free and creating that pest-free environment.
With that.
Yes, sir.
Real quick, BJ. So I know you said 40 years, right?
40 years, yes, sir.
So who's next? Who's the next heir to the throne to take that name for another 40, or what's the plan? The expansion since the 40 years. Like what you looking at for the next step?
Yeah, well, I'm in there now doing what's necessary. We're in actually a smooth transition period in which we're like updating systems and getting some of the dated material off of our shelves. So You said the next 40. I mean, hey, look, I got little ones, I got nephews, I got, daughters, I got a house full of girls, but they all about it, they all believe in it, and this is how we eat. So we it's kind of embedded, you know what I mean? Like I grew up in it coming, in school, I grew up off my bug juice, I got them off their bug juice, and it's, like I said, it's embedded, man, it's in the vein. So we implementing new systems, updating, staying abreast with technology, and creating our lane and really trying to thrive in it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how you stay in business that long. Before we let you go, so one thing hasn't changed since the last time you and I were talking on the show. I still hate those spider crickets. Those
Camelback crickets, yeah.
really get to me. Like you want to see a grown man jump or run, that'll take me out right there. So
right.
Yeah, that's the one. But then also tell everybody what areas you service and how we can find you, social media and all that, because there's some DMV folks here that might need like some basic maintenance or just a walkthrough, just to see where they got some areas they need to fix up.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely homegrown, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. When I say DC, Maryland, Virginia, I mean we cover all areas of the map from Baltimore down to St. Mary, Southern Maryland, King George, Virginia. We ain't going all the way too far in Richmond, but we jump over the bridge and do what we gotta do. Falls Church, Alexandria. The whole it's a round the clock thing. But you can always catch the website is one of our key magnets, www.lanestomaipest.com. You can find us on Google, Yelp, Better Business Bureau, A+ rating.
Hey,
so we we strive to be honest, fair, and reliable, man. Like we your average citizens, of the area. I grew up in this area, so we really just try to, reach back and be honest, fair, and reliable. You got people out here that might try to get you, but I really believe in, putting forth your best foot and, taking what's yours, and everything will come back, how it's supposed to. So that's one of our, our stepping stones, one of our footprints that we bark on, and we hit Instagram, Facebook. It get a little crazy. I really like to be transparent. Like too much polishing is not my key. I like to actually show you guys what it is, like the real footage. So if you check out social media, that's what you'll find. And yeah.
I was hoping you came with the bug costume tonight.
Not tonight, man. I'm fresh out the shower. Look, I don't know what time zone y'all in. I got little ones sleep. I'm fresh up there. Look, we're gonna go ahead and do this thing. I'm gonna have to leave the costume up there until next time. And but yeah, I always like to bring it out. I had my wife in it one time, and I rocked it, one time too. So
I know you got the Cowboys on, right?
You say it again?
You got them Cowboys on, right?
Yeah, they out there trying to do I think about halftime now. It's tied up, 20 up.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got it on in the box drop. Hopefully make some real noise this year.
All right, man. Look, we appreciate you, bro. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you. Just maybe some opportunities that we may be able to do something together. But look, black owned business, 40 years plus. And look, I'm gonna hit the sound effect, and I mean it in the most respectable way. It's crickets.
I take it.
It's crickets. That's the most respectable way that I got you.
I take it.
All right, man. Look, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay blessed, and I enjoy you guys by far.
Yeah, man. Peace.
Right on.
Yo, give it up for my man, Mr. BJ Lane from Lane Pest Termite. First Black Business Series guest. Like when we said we wanted to do the Black Business Series, I reached out and he was like, yes, let's do it. So first Black Business Series guest. Don't get no better than that. I'm glad my brother came through. So look, if y'all house is not right and you're in this DMV area, look, we're going to repost this and put his information up. Hit my man up, let him come through. Somebody on the staff come through and get you right. So, all right, where we at now? We still in the Let's Rap segment. Okay, now this is what look, here we go. Here we go. What if I told you in this next segment, right? This next segment. What if I told you this person I'm about to talk about is one platinum album away from his first diamond album? He needs one more platinum record, one more platinum recording, one platinum certification away from his first diamond album. Oh my God. There we go right there. I know Sammy knew who I was talking about. Oh, look, fellas. Last week, Cole was certified. He received 27 new plaques from the RIAA. 27 new plaques. So let's go through them real quick. One time for the off season, 3 times Born Center, 5 times 2014 Forest Hills Drive, 2 times For Your Eyes Only, 2 times KOD. Those are the albums. Singles, 4 times for the Look, Neighbors is, y'all know how I feel about Neighbors. And if y'all don't know the little Easter egg about Neighbors, holla at me. I think I've told y'all that before. So singles, Neighbors 4 times, Deja Vu 3 times, Amari 1 times, Interlude 1 time. The interlude was bad 1 time. KOD 2 times, My Life 2 times, Brackets 1 times, Kevin's Heart 3 times. Look, that KOD album it's finally getting the love and recognition that it deserved. A lot of people skipped over KOD. Okay. The Climb Back 1 time, She's Mine Part 1 time, ATM 2 times, Pride is the Devil 2 times, Middle Child 9 times. Now, Middle Child that's probably Cole's staple track right about now. It's his opener. He kind of always opens up with that. Gold, Applying Pressure, Gold, Punching the Clock, Gold, High for Hours, Gold, Snow on the Bluff, Gold, Hunger on the Hillside, Gold, Album of the Year Freestyle. Just a freestyle. This all came out of nowhere because for the longest time, Cole hasn't gotten many award accolades, right? I mean, he's gotten the certifications, but I mean, 27 certifications in a matter of a day. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how he just got his first Grammy, and that was for a feature off of A Lot with 21 Savage. He just got his number 1 record for first person shooter feature with his feature with Drake. And then out of nowhere, he's got the 27 plaques, and he's 1 platinum certification away from a diamond album. All right, let's talk about it. Let's start with my man CB. CB, what does this say about Cole or the late recognition that he's finally getting? Let's talk about that. Where does Cole stand in your lane of rappers these days? And favorite Cole album?
It definitely is nice for us to see our man getting a lot more recognition these days because he's in his late 30s, creeping up into the 40s now, right? Like he spent his 20s in the game, and he will tell you that he would approach things differently. Like there's a reason why the Cole that we get now is different than the guy that came in, and we've seen that through the journey that his albums have taken us there, and they're getting the recognition. And it's crazy because Kaleo can't be the only one listening to these albums to get these numbers run up. You know what I mean? So
Sammy gave me
right.
some.
Yeah, I did see Sammy posted, I think it was her Spotify wrap up, and I think it was Cole number 1. So this is dope. I'm not gonna say it's like a lifetime achievement type thing, but there's something to the longevity. There's something to the consistency that he's displayed for his entire career and everything. When we're talking about our music tastes and like where Cole stands in that, nothing's changed, bro. Like he's the same for me. If anything, I like him more as an artist now than I did 10 years ago. It's one of those things where
anyone that thinks that either or has that same perception.
yeah, it's like I remember having conversations with my boy Giannis, like because he was big into Cole, and I was for me it was always Lil Wayne, right? So when we were riding somewhere, like it was all right. Are we gonna put Wayne on? Or are we gonna put Cole on? It was kind of that back and forth, and I just have a much bigger appreciation for him now, and I mean, if I'm gonna go with recency bias, but the off season I can still run that joint from front to back. Like if we're gonna just from that standpoint, plenty of the older albums have tracks that I will always go back to. I'm glad to see him and Miguel's joint got another cert. You know what I mean? But yeah, as far as like, because that was my album of the year a few years ago. So
I think it was a few of us.
I can't go wrong saying that.
Got you. Rook Sammy, put in the chat. I know you're there. When did you start liking Cole? What's your favorite Cole song and album, Sammy? Hey, you go, bro.
Okay, so I'll start off by saying I have a 1A, 1B as far as Cole albums. 1A, Forest Hill, 1B, Born Center.
Can't go wrong with either of those.
For me, those two, because I mean they ran back to 2013, 2014, I believe, right? 14 because that was my last year playing football, so there was a lot of Cole being knocked in the speakers on the way to the field to get that last championship. You dig before I hung up the cleats, a la Marshawn Lynch. Listen, I think.
Oh, Bros Beer Whiskey.
I think we've always talked about this. I think we've always talked about this before, in the sense that if we're going to talk about the three artists that most people put together, which again, we won't go down that. Yeah, that Cole never really was like. He went from trying, like it seemed like it wasn't really like designed or set up to be mainstream. Like it was really for the true rap artists or the true rap heads, that hip hop heads that were listening to music, that was listening to the beats, the rhymes, the words, the wordplay, the whole nine. Of course they had to push, a single, but you always felt like he really just pushed the single because that's what the label wanted. But really, ultimately, he was just trying to rap. Kendrick was kind of that way. Drake is definitely more, everything is appealing towards, the fan base, right? Whereas I think Kendrick and Cole kind of sit out to like, I'm gonna rap to the point where you gonna have to say I'm nice. You know what I mean? Like it's that level with Cole, and I think that's the appreciation that we have for that. And that's why, again, certain songs just automatically resonate with us in general, you know what I mean? Different ones. And I think based upon, I'll kind of even second what CB said, I've become more of a Cole fan the older that he gets, because his music has matured and there's no drop off with that. Whereas we just had I won't say we, but because I haven't listened to the album yet, but my brother, Kaleo, had a very, very honest critique about a Busta Rhymes album.
Oh, that shit is trash.
But it's something that we've talked about, which is the ability to age with time, with the actual rhyming, and not necessarily trying to be with what's happening with the trend, because it's gonna resonate regardless, right? But I also think how Cole does do the kind of in between, where he can have a younger artist. Again, I think I just brought this up. Cole and 21 don't even seem like a duo that we would have ever asked for.
Bro.
Kind of like Kendrick and Kodak. Like it just worked, right? But because that worked, that shows you the level of you know what I'm saying, where he stands. So that's where it is. But I think I would still have to battle somebody if they told me that Born Center and Forest Hill weren't 1A and 1B.
So look, I'm gonna tell you like this, because I've had some conversations, and then y'all know some of the conversations I've had. But I was torn because 2014 Forest Hills Drive, everyone calls his first classic, is his classic album. Born Center, I mean, for sure, was the peak. Like you could see where he was going after Born Center, but damn it, I love at times Born Center more than Forest Hills Drive. It's just a way of how just
what's your vibe? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And it's like you said, it battles between 1A and 1B just because of I can do I want to hear Joint with Miguel or do I want to hear Central Pay?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like you said, as Cole got older, I think a lot of people appreciate him more because now you can appreciate the work that he put in and just the longevity, right? And I'm assuming he heard what people were saying is that he should not produce and rap his own stuff at this. He had to get out of a certain lane, and then when he got out of a certain lane, like he just kind of took off for most, right? So, but yeah, look, I'm interested to see what this next album is going to do. Like, because like you said, the off season was pretty dope.
What does he say? It's ironic naming an album to fall off. So,
Right. And he's got, when we do verse of the year, like who has the verse of the year, it's going to be interesting to see like what verses end up getting picked in this verse of the year category. But look, that's all we got for Let's Rap. We want to talk about, so speaking of Black Business Series, we want to do this. We got another Black Business Series alumni who on the holidays you might want to holler at. So shout out to Patty Cake Piper. Look, another Black Business Series alumni, a lady, right? She wasn't the first lady we had, but shout out to her because she's got she's got mini cream cheese pound cakes, 6-inch mini cream cheese pound cakes. She's got, go to pattycakepiper.com now through December 21st. Available with or without the caramel sauce. Okay, $35 plus taxes and shipping. 2 or 3 day shipping available. All right, but there is always a but. If you use the WRSE promo code, you get 15% off. And so let me tell you, I've had the red velvet brownies. I think I can't remember what the cake was that I ordered, but it's legit. She's legit. So if you need a cake, something for holiday season, holla at Patty Cake Piper. We're gonna post this up for and put this on run this a short or reel for her. But pattycakepiper.com now through December 21st. Available with or without the caramel sauce. The mini cream cheese pound cake. Check her out, $35. Use our promo code WRSE, 15% off. Shout out to Patty. Hold on. I got me. Let's go back. Anything for Black Business Series. Shout out to Black Business. So that's what we all about here at.
Follow us on YouTube.
Oh no, that's not the right one.
Something else.
That's what we are. Something else is all about. You said what?
Gotta love the soundboard.
I love it. And what we also about here is the fuckery. Somebody said our shit was old and stale. So
yeah, don't get it twisted. We still run shit around here. So
there we go. Is it just Eve? What's good, bro?
All right, but let me get back on my, real quick. I appreciate that intro. Don't think that's it either. We got more to come. But listen, is it just E? We're getting ready to go into the Christmas season, if you will. I know some people just did not wait after the day after Thanksgiving. They were already putting up lights and doing all that other stuff. But listen, we're gonna get straight to it. You did.
Patty Cake Piper. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No, you good. We're gonna get straight to it because I I saw something on Black Friday that definitely had me feeling some type of way, and it's the way that me and my bro kind of communicate. He sent the Let's Rap, and it almost was too easy of an alley-oop not for me not to bring this up. But in the spirit of Christmas movies, holiday movies, because you know what? Because I also believe that Home Alone can be played during Thanksgiving, even though it's a Christmas movie.
Absolutely.
It can go that. Unfortunately, there's some other movies that don't have that ability. Now, to my dismay, yes, and I say to my dismay, on Black Friday, I believe it was TBS or TNT, whatever bullshit ass station decided that they ran Elf 24 hours. Is it just trash? Elf is a good movie, but it is not worthy of a 24-hour run. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. There's no actual way that this movie okay, granted, 2003, it's a good movie. Will Ferrell did a great job. But you mean to tell me that this gets the same reference point as It's a Christmas Story? They don't even run the Grinch. They don't even run the original Grinch movie. They don't run the Jim Carrey one 24 hours. There's so many Christmas movies that they don't run 24. They don't even run the damn Charlie Brown Christmas 24 hours. And you mean to tell me that Elf gets 24 hours on Black Friday? Trash. Is it just how long does it take for a movie to get let's just call it its badge of honor, its gold star, to be considered a classic, to get a 24-hour run on the holidays?
I'm gonna let CB start before I say anything.
I mean that is wild. I didn't realize that they were giving Elf that kind of treatment. There must be some contract signed somewhere between Will Ferrell and the execs over there that allowed this to happen. Like, I don't know. Like I love a lot of the Will Ferrell movies. Elf is not it's not my favorite one. It's a good movie. Like, it's fun. But yeah, it's not like my favorite Will Ferrell movie or anything. So, I can understand where he's coming from.
Yeah. So we had this conversation. Everybody knows how I feel about A Christmas Story getting the 24-hour run. That movie just makes sense. It makes sense. From 12:01 a.m. to the last run that evening, it's all about A Christmas Story. If I go visit family, they know what channel to have it on if you want me to come over. Dead serious. And I got DVDs, VHSs, and streaming. Doesn't matter. I watch it with commercials. Why? Because it is the all-time Christmas movie classic. And then I feel like to get that stamp, to get that 24-hour stamp, it's got to be Miracle on 34th Street doesn't even have a 24-hour stamp. It's a Wonderful Life doesn't even have a 24-hour stamp.
Actually, it does, bro.
What? It's a Wonderful Life or Miracle?
Yes, it does. No, It's a Wonderful Life. Anybody in the Walker household knows that shit has a 24-hour stamp, because moms would watch that the whole entire day, black and white. I'm like, can we at least get the color version one time? No.
No, nobody wants to watch the color version. Come on, now. It's the class. But so look, for Elf to get a 24-hour stamp, that, first of all, I don't know where to start. I love Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell movies are great, but there's only so much of Will Ferrell you want to see 24 hours straight in the same character. Now, if you want to run 24 hours of Will Ferrell movies, yes, because you can do Old School, you can do the other guys, you can do Anchorman 1 and 2, you can do all of those, and you have Will Ferrell. But don't give me Elf 24 nothing. Absolutely not. I can't. No. And how did this surpass Home Alone getting 24 hours, which we just talked about. Everyone said Home Alone was a staple. How did Elf get the check mark for let's run this for 24 hours? I don't know. So somebody need to look. I don't need the answers because I didn't watch it. I don't need to know. I think I got it on DVD, but everybody knows Christmas Eve night, Christmas morning. Nothing changes. Anyways, but I know they probably roasting us in the comments for this. It is what it is. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, to get a 24-hour run, bro, like you really got to. That movie has to be a statement or a state. Jingle All the Way doesn't even have a 24-hour run, and that's got Sinbad in it. That's got Sinbad and the Terminator.
Classic.
I'm not watching TV for 24 hours anyways because after those meals, I'm gonna be asleep. So it doesn't even matter.
Jingle All the Way it's a superhero movie and it's a Christmas movie put together.
That is true.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the comments real quick before we move on. I don't even know where
Tales from the
where to start. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, let's.
Bunk would say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, look, it's so in the chat.
Listen, and listen, man. There's to Patty Cake Piper. Like, yeah, they might have their own syrup, but the damn fishnet leg lamp is a real thing that people actually go out and get and they sell on Amazon. People have that shit. Like that's a staple with that movie.
I believe I had that in the background on one of the episodes, and I might look. And that's the thing. So I wasn't saying It's a Wonderful Life is not a great movie. I'm just saying it just doesn't have a 24-hour run. And they give Elf a 24-hour. I mean, so it does. I didn't know it did have a 24-hour run.
Yeah,
but I'm like, it's one of doesn't even like these classics. Miracle on 34th Street doesn't have a run, but they give it to Elf. Like, I just don't know what people. Maybe it was drawing a younger crowd.
Maybe it's like boxing, and the belts are diminished, and the 24-hour timestamp just doesn't have the same meaning behind it anymore. You know what I mean? Get Bob Arum out of here.
That's probably what it could be. But look, let me tell you what could get a 24-hour run during the holidays. Let me tell you, DC Shop Pie can get a 24-hour run, especially while you're watching these movies. Get yourself a Shop Pie. Save 10%. WRSE podcast at the DC Shop Pie. Shout out to Grant, all the wonderful people at the DC Shop Pie. Look, Chicago Deep Dish again, another Black-owned business. Black Business Series alumni. Shout out to Grant. We had Grant on the show, and it was just like a wonderful relationship ever since. We love those folks over there at the DC Shop Pie. So if you're in the DMV area, make sure you go on at the DC Shop Pie, get yourself a pie for the weekend. And we are that's me not there. We are right here. All right, now look. For y'all say something about that one. I don't know if that intro is getting changed. That one with E hitting the money phone. Y'all not look. Y'all not privy to who E is, but E hitting the money phone is well worth keeping that clip going. All right, CB, what we got for the copper drop?
So this week's copper drop is a little bit different because we are talking about the entire Dornbecker collection that is coming out. For most people, they may know that Dornbecker Hospital, Nike's had this long-running program where they allow some of the kids to design some sneakers. So this year's round, your Air Max, your Dunks, your J's, got some Cortez in there. You got a hiking shoe, and you've got the Fly Ease. So some pretty cool options. I think the kids did their things with these. The prices range, and last year, I know the homies remember this, but I made it a point to pick up the foams that they did. It's also just a great a great program and everything. So, are y'all looking for any of these pairs? Are there any of them that like stand out to you that you're going to be going for? You copping or dropping any of these? How are y'all feeling? I personally, you guys know me, I will probably be taking a stab at those Air Max 1s because why not? And it's like I said, it's a good cause. But surprisingly, I think that those hiking shoes are pretty dope. I think the details on there are pretty cool because it looks like
the mud on it, right?
Right, yeah, like it's all muddy already. Like that's kind of dope. What do y'all think?
Hold on, so you're gonna have to give me the name of the shoe again. It's the one where for people who have like MS,
The Flyees.
Flyees. Now, are those coming in adult sizes?
Yeah. Yep.
So let me put the graph back up. So the threes are dope. I do appreciate the threes, but the Flyees, I think if you're looking at the Flyees is the second right underneath the Jordan. There's the Those are the shoes that I think out of all of them, I would probably want in the collection because I got a few threes, and that three is okay. But it would be the Flyees though because I like the design. I think the concept of the shoe was dope.
Mm-hmm.
The trail shoe was decent, but everything else, I mean, obviously those three are probably the one that's catering to the males, and then everything else is for the ladies. And the Flyees would probably be the one I would attempt a run at.
For sure, the threes. It's the three is already a staple, and I think the way that it's designed is actually dope with the kind of with the drip paint green. I think the bottom is also kind of like a clear bottom, clear green on them as well. You just like I said, you can't go wrong with a three. You got a stack of them right here, just because. The Air Max 1 is something that I'd probably try for my Dukes, you dig, a pair that she'll never wear, but just to say that we helped out the cause. That's just a little too overboard of pink and hearts for the kid, but it would look great on Sage, but
right.
Just not us. But yeah.
Look at Nisa. We appreciate you, Nisa. Thank you for dropping through. I didn't say Bianca. Appreciate you for being here as well. Already shout out Britt B, Be Easy, Cousin Crew. Yeah, I think we got everybody. Thank y'all for being here. But yeah, I agree. We'll see. Do I want to go after? I mean, there's a little bit of money in the budget for the rest of the year for these sneakers now, because some things that have occurred within the last 48 to
48 hours.
But look, let's go ahead and let's show some sneakers. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, look, we rate at time. I feel the rain. All right. You know what? All right, here we go. I'll go first. I'm just gonna get it out the way. I showed this box a couple weeks ago. Hold on, where are we at?
For the soul.
You're not gonna be able to see it because it's obviously green, and we know
see the outline.
But you can see the outline. That outline right there.
It's actually dope. The outline is dope on there.
It's Bart Simpson. Let's show you this side right here. This Adidas box is just amazing. Look, you can see. I wonder if they did that on purpose with the green. They had to. Maybe not. Or maybe it's just I'm making it even better with just the way my green camera is set up. And there's a lot of look. So if you hear that in there, this box has all these fish heads in them, which is weird. Okay. But the shoe I'm not ready to show is the Rivalry 86 Low Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. This was a sleeper shoe for me. I didn't even look at the last minute. I decided I want to get them. The laces, like brown rope laces, but the thing about the shoe. So everybody's doing the whole. Let me move closer. The whole like foamy tongue, distressed tongue kind of thing.
Mhm.
So Treehouse
Shout
of
out
Horror.
Martin.
So one of it is, of course, he's yellow. You know, see, is Bart, right? And then on the other shoe is like the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde episode, and you've got like scroungy looking Bart. But yeah, these are sleeper shoe for the year. So yeah, got these. And then who are we with now? Let's go Rich.
For the season of 11s that we seem to just throw out there, like, hey, let's always just release 11s now. That
I'm a standard 11s every year, right?
Yeah, which is in my best Kendrick Lamar boo boo. So the I'm going with the standard. You probably can't see the box because don't worry about the box. It's more important about the shoe. And the shoe is the 72.
7210.
I don't even need to say it because I feel like people should know what this one is. This one right here, the quality they did with the 72 and 10 is crazy. The entire leather that they have on this is their shoe that will stand the test of time. And because they did the ghost white bottom to these, as you can see, I have not worn these, and I've had these for a very long time. So I probably will wear these for this holiday season so that they don't mess up. But yeah, get you a pair of well, I don't even know what the resale on these right now are.
That's good research.
Sure. Yeah. This one, again, a lot of people, I don't know, when they came out, I didn't get a lot of people that was like really searching for them because I felt like they were always on that look for the original 11. But the 72 and 10 marks a historic moment in MJ's history of what he did. And how did you not have the shoe to go with that?
All right. I missed on them.
Not these other trash 11s that they're bringing, Gratitudes and Neapolitan. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? The 11 is now the number one, is the Jordan one.
The 72 and 10s, at least in my size, you can get for, it's above retail, but it's reasonable. So
your price range above retail is a little different than
yeah, but I'm saying like in general, this one is also, yeah, I would think for most people, if you're willing to stomach a 225 retail price, you know what I mean. But the pair that I'm going to show today, I just got, and the box is super dope.
Wow. So when you put that picture up, I was like, I didn't know it was a shoebox.
Right. No, that was kind of the point.
You thought he was hitting us with the Bob Ross, like with the happy trees, the happy little trees.
He put a panda up. I didn't know what was
that. We hate on the panda dunks, but this is a Converse Jack Purcell.
Yeah,
and the details on here are kind of crazy. Like this is and E. Tomlinson, our boy R Moneybags, would be pretty proud of me. These joints were on sale. I got these for $45 before like taxes and shipping.
$45?
Yeah, bro. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, you know, and you guys know I'm a
link. I got $45.
Yeah, I was about to say, run that link, brother.
Yeah, no. This was definitely a soul link, so this shit's probably still active. I'll get that over to the crew. Yeah, these were easy because I was looking at these when they dropped the initial package because they did like a Chuck High to go along with these. $45. This was an easy grab. So you know,
and it's made out of real panda skin.
Don't get PETA on us, bro. Yeah, we already had Salehi coming after us. Like we can't be doing. We can't have him and PETA.
We do not condone that at all.
It was a joke. Hold on. I mean, let everybody know it was a joke. Hold on. All right. But look, that's it, fellas. We are at time. We appreciate everybody for watching. It's been a great night, easy night. Thank you for everybody in the chat for your participation. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I'll keep it going. Next week, Sammy Slater returns with Baddie Behavior. For that. Can't wait for that. Tomorrow, we are something else. Presents the Abstract. with your boy Kaleo over on Station Head, noon, maybe 12:01 Eastern Standard Time, PM. So just 1 minute after noon. Just chime in. I got a good show queued up for tomorrow. And then now that we are probably off, the opportunity is available for us to do the Green Room show we had been talking about a while back. Maybe kick that off next week. So the Green Room idea was to go live. At this point, it was AMP, right? But now Station Head. We're going to go live on Station Head, have a little soundtrack leading up to the episode. We'll be on to answer questions, but try to push some traffic over here to the show. So yeah, the Green Room, 30-minute show. We're going to make it happen. And, one or two of us can do it, make it happen. But that's it, y'all. A couple things y'all need to know.
Follow us on YouTube at WRSC Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That's all we got. We got something else.
Peace.